All right, what's going on, guys? I got some good news and some sad news. Sold the 4R70W out from underneath the car. So we are going to a turbo 400. The reason why I'm getting rid of the 4R70W is because where we're going, we're gonna need something that holds up really good. And I'm not saying that the 4R70W wouldn't hold it, because it probably would, but at the same time, I have nobody locally that really knows a lot about the 4R. Whereas there's plenty of people local that can build a turbo 400 really good. Hell, I could probably build one if I really sat down and took it into account and looked at everything, but I don't have time to be learning that stuff right now. I've got to be, concentrate on getting the engine built and concentrate on tuning the car. I don't need to be worried about transmission falling out of this thing. So I got a local guy looking up some parts for me. It sounds like he's gonna save me a little bit of money on a transmission. I'm gonna be doing a reed case because I don't want to deal with the SFI scatter shield and blanket and all that BS, which is another reason why I'm getting rid of the 4R70W, because it doesn't have that. And if I'm gonna run NMRA, they're being really bad about that stuff, so I'm gonna take care of it now. We're going to do, I know I said in the last one, some converter places that I'm going with, but I've already decided on a converter place. We will be doing a Greg Slack converter. That is the deal. Greg Slack is who I will do with the mod motor. Mark Rogers runs his stuff over in Ultra Street, and I think that's who I'm gonna go with. I kind of want to stick with the companies and people who I can deal with one-on-one versus these big companies where you're not getting the same guy all the time. You're kind of talking to multiple different people. There's no real good connection there. Whereas, over with Greg Slack, I can talk directly to him and we can work things out. And I really want to do that. And then back to my transmission guy. He's local, so it makes everything nice. He's a BTE dealer. And I've heard a lot of good things about the BTE stuff and the BTE transmissions. I know a lot of people don't really run them in what we're doing, but they're very well known in the bracket racing industry. And I have seen a couple of people that run their some pro mod stuff with their 2-speed turbo 400s. So that's where we're at. I think the transmission is going to cost me around $3,800 to $4,500, something like that, with the reed case, with the mod bell and everything. And we should be good to go. But today we're going to get this transmission pulled out. So I'm going to jack this thing up and get busy. And the next time you see me will be when the transmission is out. I've got the two top bolts I still got to get. And I've got the 2 side bolts out already on the bell housing, and we get those pulled out, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the starter off, because I think it'll be easier if I just go ahead and take the starter off to remove the converter bolts. So we'll go ahead and get the starter off, the converter bolts out. We already drained the fluid out of the transmission and it looked pretty good, and then we'll get this transmission out. We got it out, Gil. It's out.
Couldn't do it without Whipple support.
Yeah, we have Whipple over here. Say hi, Whipple. Climb, be a bitch. So we got the transmission out finally. I had to call Gil him over again because this thing's pretty damn heavy and I didn't want to drop it off. I did put it in by myself, but it's a hell of a lot harder to get it out for some reason than to go in. It doesn't make no sense. But there it is. We'll get this thing on the way to its new owner, and it's a turbo 400 in this bad bitch. Anyways, we went ahead and got this out, and I appreciate the help there, Gillen. We'll get this thing taken care of and get it shipped off. I think in a near future, we're gonna have to get us some of these, a lift in here from Max Jack. I did some research and I got enough room where I can get a Max Jack low lift 2-post set up in here, and I can get the car up 4 foot off the ground. So fuck this laying on your back stuff. I've got mad props for you guys out there that do this every damn day. I don't want none of it. So that's all I got for this video, guys. We'll talk to you later. See you later.